Good morning, scholars and staff. Welcome to MB News. I'm your host, Blanca, and this is my co-host, Christine. Dr. Nunez left last week to teach other principals. We sure do miss him, but he left for a good reason. He will never be forgotten because of how great he was. We hope he has a great time teaching. He left knowing we will always be in his heart. He left us with some good memories. One of my favorite memories was when we went to Disney on Ice. Now on to Christine.
Thank you, Blanca. Fifth graders are having a Jamba Juice fundraiser. They are selling cards that are $10 each. It's a buy one, get one free offer. It's for the amazing field trip to science camp. And it ends on September 26th, I think. And it was hard to fundraise last year, so I hope that you help them out. And also, if there's extra money, it will go to other field trips that they'll have this year. And I hope you do your part and help these amazing fifth graders. Now on to Jeremiah with the lunch menu.
Thank you, Christine. And now for the lunch menu. Today for lunch is a pepperoni sandwich. That sounds delicious. But is it healthy? It turns out that all grains are whole grain rich or 100% rich. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm sure it's delicious. Another good option is the rib patty burger with whole grain bread. Everybody loves burgers. And a milk of your choice, white milk or chocolate milk. I prefer the chocolate milk. Finally, you have a side of your choice, coleslaw, corn, or a pear. Now moving on to Ben.
Thank you, Jeremiah. For school sports, flag football will have practice every day until coach figures out the schedule. Progress reports will be in the office soon. Permission slips are in the office. Meanwhile, volleyball schedule has not been known. Now to Noah.
Thank you, Ben. Tennis player Serena Williams has been fined $17,000, $10,000 for verbal abuse against umpire Carlos Ramos, $4,000 for being warned of coaching, and $3,000 for breaking her tennis racket. For football, Khalil Mack has been traded from the Oakland Raiders to the Chicago Bears, and basketball preseason is coming up in September 28th. Thank you, Ben. Now on to Drew.
Thank you, Noah, for your interesting sports news. Our very own Jose Calderon will be performing at the U.S. Amateur Pebble Beach competition. It all started by his family crossing the border when he was 20 months with his parents. He held his first golf club in 4th grade at VRB. He has one of the most inspiring stories I've ever heard. I was lucky to be one of his own participants at the summer camp at First Tee. And now on to Navia on the world news.
Thank you, Drew. There is a yo-yo champ. He is from the U.S. and he's Asian, and he can juggle 2 yo-yos and flip with them, and he can put them under his arm and tangle them in really quickly, and he's very amazing. Now on to Arabella.
Thank you, Navia. For today on Plastic Reviews are that animals are getting sick and dying from the plastic we put in the ocean. So far, the sea animals involved with the plastic tragedy were a whale and turtle. For the whale, it threw up 20 pounds of plastic on the beach. As for the turtle, it got straws up its nostrils. What I recommend replacing plastic water bottles are reusable water bottles. Save the earth and animals by not using plastic inappropriately. Plastic straws have already been banned in some places and replaced with paper straws in some places. That is all for MB News today. Scholars and staff, stay tuned for more news, and like we say every single day, go Scholars!